Hello, so today I am just taking a walk at the Central Park, and I just wanted to make a short video, or maybe not short, I don't know how long it will turn out to be, on obsessing over details in fashion slash menswear in general. And the footage might be a little shaky because I'm just holding it with my hand. I forgot to bring my tripod. So forgive me in that regard in advance. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because it's been occurring in my mind a lot these days. Not these days, actually, today. I think mostly it happened today with regards to sleeve length. How much of a cuff should you show in dress shirts and blazers or sport coat in general? And that, for the longest time, I believed that my sleeve length was 33.25 inch, but it turns out that that's too short. And I found out just today because I went to the tailor. So actually, this is one of the new coats that I got, like the mock Leno navy blazer from Spear McKay, and it's just I wanted to get this blazer sleeve length shortened just a little bit because, as you might you might not be able to see that much, but it doesn't show that much of a sleeve. So I just wanted to get that shown just a little bit. But then I went to the tailor, and thanks to this very honest tailor who gave me an honest opinion, I realized that it wasn't the dress shirt, the blazer that was too short. It was actually the dress shirt that was too short. And I didn't know this before today because no one told me, first of all. And second, I just had all the sport coats that I had. The sleeve lengths were all short. So this is the first, I think the sleeve lengths on this, I measured, is 24 inches. The first 24 inches sleeve length that I got. So that's how I found out today. And okay, there's a wedding happening. So let's just pass that by. But I just thought about this for the entire day because I went to them during the morning, and I just realized it's just been on my mind throughout the entire day, and I haven't been able to focus on my work, and my mood was just not in the right place. So I've decided to not care about it because the sleeve length debate, how much cuff should you show, is still strictly, it's not a strictly hard and fast rule in fashion or menswear in general, and it can be determined by your preference. And that's a lot of the things in menswear slash fashion in general too, because you can just do whatever you want to. In a way, yeah, you can actually just do whatever you want to because, well, some people actually do prefer to show half an inch or 1 inch. Some people actually don't prefer to show any of it. So that's why it's mostly up to preference. And that's why I decided to not, well, part of the reason why I decided to not care about it as much. And another element of that is that if I start to care about all these small details in my outfit or just menswear journey in general, then it would be such a hard journey because there's I saw this one diagram one time where it shows you, how should a suit fit in 50 different ways, covering every single element of how a suit should fit you. And I remember distinctly thinking to myself, wow, if I were to go through the 50 of them all one by one, it would drive me nuts. It would drive me crazy for sure, because I don't know how perfect of a suit that would be, first of all, but then it would mean that you are going through every single element of that in an obsessive manner, because there were the different exact lengths that, first of all, the cuff has to show half an inch or whatever, the shoulder has to be in this exact dimension or whatever. And then I was thinking to myself, man, this is literally impossible. This is theoretically possible, sure, but unless you are paying maybe thousands or $10,000s of dollars for bespoke suit, would it be possible? I don't know. So I remember thinking that to myself, and then I thought about that today when I was kind of in a bad mood because of the sleeve length thing. And I just realized what I was thinking in terms of the sleeve lengths also shouldn't matter that much, because just one of the elements. Like, this blazer actually fits pretty good, and other elements like shoulder is good, chest is good, waist is good, and so forth. So just because the sleeve isn't good doesn't mean it's a bad blazer. And also, I just got this off of eBay, so that should be a win, honestly. But yeah, so that's what I've been thinking, and that also got me to think about how much detail-oriented we can be as menswear enthusiasts. Because yeah, a lot of us do care about details, and details are important. But if you start to get into the details too much and just not care about the overall outfit or your overall kind of goal as of what kind of outfit you want to create, then it just becomes a pretty negative / like miserable journey, in my opinion. Because as I've said before, like the whole 50 elements thing, that kind of applies to menswear in general too, because you could go ahead and think about all these different elements or small hoary details of clothes, how clothes should fit, or how trousers should fit, how like the belt should match the shoes, what kind of shoe material should you wear, and all that. There's like hundreds of different elements, and I wonder if there's anyone who genuinely thinks about every single one of them when they're dressing up for the day. Sure, you can think about like 10 different elements maybe. I personally do think a lot about how I'm gonna match the tie to the shirt that I'm wearing, for instance, because that's something that's really important to me. And you could have some important elements that you care a lot about. And I'm not saying that you should literally never care about details in general. But if you do bog down to the details so much to the point where you are just obsessing over details every single day, and like nothing really satisfies you because you want everything to be perfect, then I don't know, to me that sounds like a pretty miserable journey. And this is something that I just kind of want to tell myself too sometimes, because of what happened today with the sleeve lengths. Like, sure, it is not ideal, but at the same time, I've learned a lesson in that my dress shirts, all the dress shirts that I purchased so far, have relatively short sleeve lengths. So from now on, I'm going to purchase some shirts that are longer. And this is just part of the journey. Just part of the journey of learning how to find something that you like, how to find the garments that you fit in, how to create that outfit that you're going for. And that's just part of the fun, honestly. And if you don't think that's fun, then maybe this journey isn't for you, because that's the whole point of being in the menswear journey, is to be able to create an outfit that you enjoy and have fun with it. So that's a message both to you and to myself as well, because yeah, sometimes I can get down to the details like in an obsessive manner. So, but in a way, those obsessive, detail-oriented approaches do help you a lot in the end. I do think that thinking about these details is helpful to an extent. You shouldn't let them guide your journey, but you can still think about those details time to time. But what I'm trying to say is that don't be too obsessed over them. And we're about to pass the tunnel, so you won't see my face for 30 seconds maybe. But I think that the whole point of being in the menswear journey is to have fun. So if you're not having fun, then you might be doing something wrong. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. And that comes from freeing yourself from being too perfect, because embracing the imperfection is also just like in general good lesson for life, I think. So I've kind of rambled for like 10 minutes, but the basic gist of this video was to just kind of elaborate on what happened today with my sleeve length thing and what I've learned. I've learned that the dress shirts that I have so far, the sleeve lengths were pretty short. And just the fact that you don't have to obsess over detail all the time. Sometimes it's good, sure, but if you are thinking about, again, the 100 different details that you could think about every single day, then you're gonna drive yourself nuts. That's just my humble opinion, and I think it could help some of you out there who's just starting out the journey, because, well, I am still in the initial stages of my journey, but yeah, sometimes it can be hard to think about what kind of elements would be more important for you and what kind of elements wouldn't be. So again, that's part of the journey, and I just think it's important to acknowledge that. So I just wanted to make this short video. 10 minutes. I don't know if 10 minutes is short, but yeah, I'm trying these days to find time to make more videos, and also find time / effort to, not effort, what's the word, like willpower, to edit the videos, because sometimes I'm too lazy to edit them. So that's why I make these unedited videos, kind of like a monologue fashion. But we'll see what happens. Over the summer I'll have more free time, so yeah, that's about it for now. Sorry for the shaky footage because I am holding this with my right hand, but hopefully you learned something, or you didn't, I don't know. If you agree, you can comment, and if you disagree, you can comment as well. So I just want to hear what your thoughts are on this detail-oriented approach in menswear. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I will see you next time.